tonight, will Gaspar Sanchez ever walk again? Will he talk again? Eat on his own without a feeding tube again? All those things were taken from him after a car crash 2 years ago. At times, even he didn't think he'd ever recover. But the fight Gaspar is putting up now is one of endurance and refusal to quit. Will he ever walk, talk, and eat again? Gaspar says with the help of the team at the Leon S. Peters Rehabilitation Center, yes, he will.
Almost a year and a half after his car wreck, Gaspar Sanchez's spirits were down. He had been at home for months, glued to his wheelchair, hooked to a feeding tube, and breathing through a tracheostomy tube. But when he started showing progress, a therapist suggested he return to Community Regional Medical Center for inpatient rehab.
Gaspar has that inner drive. He's got what it takes to, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get better. He works hard. He's got the motivation to do it. He's got the family support that he needs to do it.
Gaspar entered rehab unable to straighten his legs and underwent a painful process called serial casting, where his legs were put in casts and braced at several different resistance levels until they were straight. But that was only part of the process. He also had to learn to speak again.
The interesting thing about Gaspar was he had been making some sounds just really intermittently, but he wasn't really talking, he wasn't voicing anything.
Gaspar is now able to speak more clearly by controlling his airflow, but sometimes gets fatigued, which is why we've included subtitles.
It was real tough. Real tough. I had to pray to God every morning to be with me, because there was a lot of pain and torture. But hey, if I made it this far, hey, it can go all the way.
Very good.
By pain and torture, Gaspar refers to the physical therapist pushing him to stretch farther and stand taller every day.
Now, you are not going to charge up the stairs like a bull.
He braved the pain, and it paid off like they promised. From the beginning, when his knees were permanently bent, to now, where he's even climbing upstairs.
He was in a coma for 3 months. He couldn't do nothing. So when I see everything he does now, it's all a miracle. And I thank God, because he's the one that's giving us the strength to live every day, and every day is a new day.
1, 2, 3. Nice. Nice job, Gaspar. Stand up tall.
Getting Gaspar back on his feet was a lengthy process. His fiancée, Elia, Mother Maria Rodriguez, physical therapist Cass Sensenbaugh, and aide J.R. Martinez were by his side the whole time.
In Leon S. Peters Rehab Center, I feel like we have an absolutely great team. The people that are working with Gaspar are working as a team. We communicate with one another. It's a good team effort, and he's a perfect example of what it takes in a team effort to get somebody better, and I'm just really pleased about that.
Gaspar is pleased too, so pleased in fact that the rehab team has inspired him to aim for a new career. But first, he wants to reach a point where he can walk without a walker.
And then hopefully I can get a job here to motivate people, because I've been through it, so they have motivational speaker for them. So they can look at me and they can think, if he can do it, I can do it.
When we first started, I could have never not touched you. We were holding you up, sometimes 3 and 4 of us. So look at you now. You're standing all by yourself. That's great.
Gaspar still has work to do, and with his loved ones behind him, he's ready to take on the next challenge.
His walking, we're almost there. It's just because of the spasticity in his muscles, it kind of makes it a little harder for him. But he tries very hard every day, so he's going to get better at it. I know he will.
Watching how far Gaspar has come makes it hard to doubt him. A man who lost many of the things others take for granted every day, but is putting up one heck of a fight to gain them all back. An unforgettable patient who therapists remind that he must walk before he can run. But in Gaspar's mind, it's only a matter of time.
It's a lot of torture and pain, a lot of struggle, but you'll make it there if you believe you can. You set your mind to do it, you can do it, anything you want to do.
Nice job.
Gaspar's hard work isn't complete. He continues therapy once a week as an outpatient. With his family, faith, and the rehab team behind him, he feels he has quite a bit of help on his side.